Welcome back to Friday Night Sports Extra, Season 33 Ref Night, where we honor the people that get booed. It happened at games I was at tonight. They're getting booed, they're getting yelled at. But you know what? They don't make a lot of money. And if you don't have refs, Alyssa, you don't get to play. So we say thank you to the refs. Tonight we're going to honor you all night long. Maybe have some fun at your expense, just like you always have fun at our expense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I kind of grew up always wanting to be a ref, and it's still my goal.
Nope, I know too many refs. I don't want to be anything like that. I mean, wait, we love them. We love them.
They're fantastic. They know what they're doing. That is for sure.
They absolutely do. We've got some good examples of that tonight in our highlights as well.
All over the place.
And what a night. It's so nice outside. We're hoping that we get all of our shot sheets in. We might have to go into these kind of blind and make up names as we go. We'll find out. It could be an interesting night. Stick around. But we're starting out with another GSL Idaho crossover, Alyssa.
We had a good one last week with G-Prep and Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene's back at it again on the red turf with Meade. Something they've gotten pretty used to. Something Shiloh Morgan, running back, really got used to quick. Works his way past and through people. I think he steps on a few kids on his way. Sets up the Vikes. He goes 30 yards, sets up the Vikings for a Cale Edwards run up the side, and he breaks in and puts CDA on the board 7-0. But those two will join forces all in one play. The next way, Edwards to Morgan, showing he's got hands, runs in. But the Panthers have some serious defense. Cameron Crawford having none of it. The flag was actually on CDA, but they shake it off quick. Edwards, a speedy Jake Brown, who gets a bunch after the catch. Vikings a chance to go up more before half, and they do. Edwards on the keeper, and the Vikings would go on to win this one 47-34. Well, let's go out to Lewis and Clark, where they were taking on Davis. The second game is at Joe Albee Stadium. Davis versus Lewis and Clark. Steve Bartlett on with the white hat. End of the first, Davis on offense. Angel Amanzola buys time. Throws a long one, only been picked off. Xavier Gilroy, this guy has a thing for picking people off. He is so good on defense. Beginning of the second quarter, Michael Flaherty throws a 25-yard pass. Xavier Gilroy, he does it on offense too for a TD. Tigers up 14-0. Next LC possession, Flaherty bombs it downfield to Gilroy again. He's a one-man highlight reel. That sets up Keani Guthmiller for a 5-yard run in for a TD, and that game ends with LC, the 34-8 win.
Got to throw our first flag of the night on our own crew. We're going to call delay of game. I was handed this shot sheet while she was reading that last game, so I have no idea what we're about to see. What I do know is we're going to see Post Falls hosting Nigh tonight out in North Idaho. And yeah, they had refs in North Idaho too. Who knew? Nigh's Christopher Taylor going to bust it through the hole and leap into the end zone. So good job by the Titans, home of Skylar Oso. Nigh continues the ground attack. Their next drive, Joshua Sanders not going to go down without a fight. Keeps the legs churning. Big gain for the Titans. Post Falls, they take to the air. They throw it as much as anybody. Derek Pierce finds Tommy Hauser. He sees nothing but green in front of him, and Hauser takes it to Hauser Lake, right down the road. I mean, come on. He's got a lake named after him. Pierce again through the air. This time, this is Alex Horning with a nice catch in the end zone. And Nigh goes on the road, and they beat Post Falls. Look at that. That's a fun game. That's an exciting game, 43-37. Out to the Valley we go. West Valley Eagles hold home of Brian Oso and Tony Oso and Terry. There's just Osos everywhere. Ref side view there to get things going. First possession for Shadle Park. Carson Doyle keeps it on the read option, takes it into the house. 7-0 Highlanders. West Valley punting, but just like last week, it's a fake. Up back Brian Andrews to Marshall Mullaney. First down Eagles. They're going to go to the air through their quarterback this time. It's Matt Allen going huck-a-chuck-at football to Andrews making the catch. Stays in bounds. Down inside the 5, and then they're going to punch it in. Look at this nice counter move right there. Ethan Wren, beautiful play, easy touchdown for the Eagles. They get the ball back deep in their own end zone. Allen keeps on the rollout, but he's swallowed up by Zach Krotzer, the leader for the night for the Will Sherritt Hair of the Night. Refs called that down at the 1, not a safety. That was the correct call. Good job, refs. Shadow Park wins it by 2.
Well, just to add on to one of the many things, the impressive things that the refs do, memorizing all of the hand signals that go along with the violations. I think I'm onto them, though. They've got the YMCA going on. I'll explain that later on. Pullman meeting North Central and Joe Albee today. NC off to a start with a fumble on their first play. Pullman recovered. Pullman able to capitalize on the turnover. Ty Hendrickson runs it 20 yards for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Greyhounds. And next possession, NC's Carter Delp going to get sacked by Pullman's Harrison Lantier. And Greyhound defense just all over the place tonight. Force another fumble on this play. They get it back, and it's more Pullman offense. Connor Kincaid with the great name and a 10-yard pass to Henry Perkins for another TD. Pullman goes on to take this one 45-13.
More in-state, out-of-state, rivalry, non-rivalry. It's Ferris from Spokane going into Idaho to Coeur d'Alene, take on Lake City. Timberwolves, they brought a couple of refs as well. It's amazing. They're everywhere, because if they're not, there's no game. Nate Schlosser going to take the handoff here. Burst through for a long gain. He'd be tackled out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Nice job on the long run. And we don't see this very often, but we do. A kickoff return. We don't show them unless something big happens. This is Brock Bozit. Goes to the near sideline, survives the earthquake you're about to witness at home here. Wait for it. There's the earthquake. Somehow gets into the end zone. Nice job. 10-8 for Ferris. Lake City would respond quickly. Chris Irvin finds Anthony Chavez on the slant route. The big fella's got some wheels. Takes it to the house. Lake City, though, falls at home. Ferris, nice one on the road, 31-22. Last night at Joe Albee Stadium, no cupcakes allowed. We got Rogers and we got Cheney. So this is Cheney here. The nice lead by Max Pearson takes it 33 yards up the field for the Blackhawks. And then they're going to push it in. This is Makai Goodlow. Can truck his way the rest of the way. Cheney takes the lead. They get back into the red zone, the ensuing possession. Things don't go as well. Fumble here by Alex Long. Pirates are going to recover, but this night really belonged to the Blackhawks. Watch this highlight. I'm just going to let it develop. There's some blocks. Cuts it back. Hit the X button. He's gone. 93-yard return for a touchdown. It's the night of returns on Friday Night Sports Extra as we are off and running here. Good win there by Cheney last night. You'll have to take our word for it. They won that game.
We've got a lot of games coming up for you. We went all over the place. I was in Davenport and then away and then in Davenport again and then away.
And then Davenport again.
So we hit Davenport a few times.
Lots of Ednas.
Lots of Ednas. Unfortunately not.